Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be on this hair that I have here. It is the Rihanna inspired curly bangs hair. I know that Rihanna is not the one that invented this. I know that the curly girls have been rocking this type of cut and this style for ages. I am not saying that Rihanna invented it. But what I am saying is that I personally was inspired by Rihanna's look and the infamous top knot that she had. You guys know what I'm talking about. I'm going to insert the photo right here. Okay, you guys know what I'm talking about. Like that high ponytail was just it, and that's exactly how I did my hair, so that way I'll be able to do the high up top knots as well. If you guys want to see me up in the top knot, you'll see it at the end of the video as well. But yeah, that is why I did this style, why I kind of did this color. It is coming up a little bit darker, I feel like, on camera. Let me get a little bit closer so you guys can see it. But this is how she looks. It's cute. It's different for me because I am not someone who sits here and does curly hair or curly bangs. I've never done this before. So I'm excited to just see all the looks that I pull with it. I'm just excited for it. If you guys want to see how I achieve this look and are wondering how you can do the look on yourself, then continue on watching. Before we get into that video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We are on the road to 4K subscribers. I'm super grateful for all the new subscribers that I have gained. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. Okay, we got some new content for you guys. Okay, so if you have went ahead and hit that subscribe button, let's get into the video. All right, so the first thing that we have to start off with is definitely a braid pattern, which is under here. This braid pattern, I would not say is like, I wouldn't say is the best braid pattern to have, but it's just what I could figure out could work for me, which was easiest for me to actually do, honestly, because it's all about functionality here. If it can function properly on my head, then that's just that. If you guys want to see like how I braided my hair, I kind of did like a snippet in one of my vlogs. I kind of did a snippet of like, you know, me braiding the hair, my hair down, but I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys. So here, this is all the hair that I'm going to have out. You can definitely leave out less than this. I left out this much just because my hair is pretty thin around the edges. Please excuse my edges because they're looking crazy. So anyways, this hair is out all the way to the back. So all of this is going to be out. And then I just had this here because this is where the bang and where I'll be closing off. If you're doing this on someone else's head, I would recommend to just do a full beehive. All right, y'all, I'm back. I just am not comfortable having my underarms out. I can't. The coloring process and the braiding pattern, I did both of them in my Get Ready With Me haul, like basically like prepping for vacation video, not haul, I'm sorry. Get Ready With Me video, like preparing for vacation. So if you guys want to see what colors I use to achieve this color and kind of like a little thing of like my braiding pattern, of like a how-to, then go ahead and reference that video. I will leave the link to that video down below. So as far as your supplies, all you need is thread. I personally like to use nylon thread, and I use a curved needle because that's just what works best for me. I have 2 of these because I need, hold on, found the thread. However, like I said, for supplies, all you really need is just your needle, your thread, and a good pair of scissors. Okay, and of course your hair. So this is how my hair came out. I wanted to go for like a chocolate brown. I love that it's finally picking up as its true color on camera because it was not picking up like this when I was showing it on my, what is this called? On my Get Ready With Me. It was not showing up like this. It looks so pretty. It's like a nice chocolate brown. So I wanted to do the same type of highlighted look that Rihanna did, but something that was black girl friendly, dark skin girl, chocolate girl friendly. Let me not say black girl because she is a black girl, but chocolate girl friendly. So I only have about 2 bundles. I'm hoping that that's enough. It should be enough. I have a very, very tiny head. So me needing 3 or 4 bundles is very unrealistic. And then on top of that, I only have a small portion of my hair to fit all this hair onto. So that's what we're going to do. So first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and thread my needle. The rest of the video, I'm going to do a voiceover. So hopefully you guys are able to follow along, and I just, you know, and we're going to go ahead and do the voiceover, but I'm just going to explain this first part. The first part that I'm doing is, I don't know, I may do a voiceover, I may not, honestly, it all depends on how I feel. So I'm just gonna turn around. So this that's here, these two braids, I'm going to put them the opposite way of each other, like so, and just sew it under here to try to kind of close out this gap. It's still a gap there, as you guys can see, but I'm just trying to close out this gap to allow there to be like some place that the track can hold on to. So I'm just gonna go through the middle of each. Make sure you do not prick yourself in the head, because that is not fun. We do not want a bleeding head. Okay, so now that I have that secured, I'm just going to cut and just tie it to just secure the ends to make sure it does not slip out. I just do one knot because honestly it's not that serious. And because I'm taking this out myself, I do not want to do it too secure and not be able to differentiate between my hair and the thread and then cut my hair. I ain't doing that. And I'm not keeping it in for long. I'm probably gonna keep it in for like 4 weeks, maybe 3.5. So not keeping it in for long. So let's go on to the other side. Okay, so we're done with that side. Okay, so these bundles are previously used. I previously used them in my head when I did my sewing process. I'm gonna turn back around, so I'm gonna leave that there. So please do not mind the fact that they are broken pieces. Don't come for me. I have 3 pieces here. Like I said, they are pre-cut, so please just excuse that. When you have your own bundles, then it'll just not be pre-cut, but mine is pre-cut. Don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry. So since this is like one of the longer pieces, I'm gonna start this off in the middle of my head, and I'm just gonna sew. Like the rest of it is just really just sewing. When I get to a part where I feel like it's kind of like not self-explanatory, I'll come on here and explain it in real time. If I need to do a voiceover, I will do a voiceover in those parts, but I think you guys know how to sew or get the concept of sewing. I'll just speed through the rest of the video, and then once we get to the top, I'll explain the top to you as well. So once you do that, as you can see, it'll be a very flat updo. I feel like I low-key want to add another braid right here. I'm not too sure, but I low-key want to add another braid right here and take out some hair, but I'll see if I have like hair left over after. I'm gonna do the same thing on, I'm gonna go ahead and thread my 2 needles, and I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side, and we'll come back. Okay, so now that I have my base done, obviously this side came up a little bit higher than the other, but that's fine because it's gonna be a bang either way. But just so you guys can understand why I braid it that way, so that if I wanna do this, the Rihanna top knot or whatever, it goes up easily, it sways on each side easily if I wanted to do it like that as well. So now we're just gonna go on and sew on the rest of the back of the hair. I'm gonna just speed through this process because I feel like, once again, it's self-explanatory. I'm really just going to be doing what I do, and y'all are just gonna follow along. Let's go. All right, y'all, so I think that the camera cut off when I was doing the front of here. So what I did was I did 3 small pieces. So this right here in the front is its own individual piece. This one right here. And then I have another one right here, which is its own individual piece. And I just placed it in the middle. And then I just have the third one right here. So when it came to the wefts, as you guys saw, when I got to the top, I just did them, I just kept on doing it as a U because I wanted majority of the depth, as I should say, the majority of the weight or the depth of the hair to be on the sides, and it's just really light in the middle. So I just added 3 tracks here, which I feel like is definitely good enough. And I definitely added my tracks that had some like shorter pieces and stuff, so I feel like it looks really cute. I do wish that I had one more bundle to put in, because as you guys can see, the ends are a little thin, but I am going to like trim the ends a little bit to match it up. So now I have a couple more left, but I'm really gonna try my best to add this in somewhere, probably like on this side, because I just want fullness. I want to make sure that it is full, even if it's top heavy full. I'm fine with that, because that's gonna make it look more natural. We'll see. I'll have to like wet it all and see how it looks air dry, because right now it's kind of like fingered out, so some of these won't be the way they are. So once I air dry it, then I'll know. Once I like wet it and dry it, then I'll know like where I need to cut. So go ahead and add this in the back. Now to create my closure piece, like the piece that's going to be at the very top, because as you guys can see, I have a circle right here. So I have a piece of that hair and I'm folding it into 3s basically, like I'm folding it 3 times, so where it gives like a little zigzag situation going on. And I'm going to sew this together first. Because this technique that I'm showing you guys is like the best technique that you can use if you don't have a closure, to where you won't see any wefts, okay? I promise you won't see a single piece of weft when you're done at the top of your head. So it will just look like you got super curly, dense hair or whatever, and it'll just be closed. This is old school trick. Okay, so cut this off, and we're literally going to sew this piece on just like that. Now that that part is done, I'm just going to loop this through like a braid or something that can just secure it. And I'm gonna close out this, snip this. You definitely do not need to cut this much. I just do this because it's easy and I'm at the end. Usually I cut closer up to save thread, because if you cut a lot off, then that means that you're gonna have to rethread your needles much quicker. So whew, this is how we're looking before the cut, before anything. It's definitely giving Shaka Khan. So all right, so first things first, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wet the hair. So I have my spray bottle here with nothing but just water. And I'm just gonna clump some of these curls together. All right, so this is how it's looking right now. I'm gonna wait for it to, I'm gonna wet the bang a little bit more, and then I'm just gonna wait for it to dry, and then we're gonna come on here once it's like fully air dried and everything, so you guys can see how it looks all together. And I am gonna go and do a little light beat. I'm gonna break my fast first, but I'm gonna do a little light beat, you know, put these curtain down. So this is how it looks once everything is dry. I do have the bangs, I do have the bangs pretty long, because if you see the picture, once again, it was pretty long. Let me back up so you guys can see it. This is how she's looking. The bangs can definitely be more messier than this. And I'm contemplating if I wanna like, cut, I don't know, another bang piece. I think I want to cut this one, but not like short. It is much curlier than Rihanna's. Hers is more of a looser wave, and this is much
tighter. So this is just, I just wanted to show you guys how it looks like when it's down and everything. It really is cute. I do have my hair out all the way around, so, and I did do this in kind of like a ombre. Well, I tried. The color is really high up, but the ends are much lighter than the top. So I'm excited. This is a new color for me. It's a different color. It's not something that I'm used to. So I'm excited to just like play with it and just see, you know, like this may not be like the ending, like of, this may not be the last of how I'm gonna keep it. Like I may play with it a little bit more. I don't know yet. I'm just kind of figuring it out to just see like how I want to play with it. And I have scissors with me, and I travel with scissors because this is my vacation hair. Okay, I'm going on vacation. I'm going to Dominica. You feel me? By the time you guys see this, I probably have already been in Dominica, so there's that. But yeah, like this is just me playing with the hair and all of that. So I also want to put it up in a top thing so you guys can see the actual Rihanna look and see the look that had me obsessed with this. I mean, I was obsessed with this look anyways when she did it, but this that I'm about to show you guys, this style with it in a top knot pineapple is what really had me like, oh my God, I have to do this style. So let me just go ahead and show you guys. As you guys can see, I can pop my hair all the way up to the top. I did not define my curls or anything like that. I literally just took out the braids, and then when I re-wet this, the braids got wet too, so it was a lot. So this is the infamous Rihanna top bun pineapple situation, the one that had all of us, everybody and their mama, obsessed with this hairstyle. So that's the reason why I wanted to do this, because baby, this is a vibe. This style, like this had everyone in a chokehold, including myself. Like she just when it comes to like hairstyles and Rihanna, like she just does it so well. I don't feel like there's anybody that does her looks the way she does her looks. Like I literally want to style this just how she has hers. Like I just love this look so much. It's so like carefree. It's so obviously her hair isn't as messy. I mean slightly, but it's so carefree. It's so fun. I love it. I love this style. That's part of the reason why I did it. May not be everyone's tea the way it's styled right now. It's not exactly like how Rihanna's is. Like I said before, Rihanna's is much looser. Curl pattern and all of that, and you know, the color is also different, and I don't have the ponytail exactly the way I want the ponytail to be. I just clipped it just so that you guys can see it, but I do hope that you guys, you know, if you want to do her style and want to achieve the look, you understand how to achieve the look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you decide to do this style or, you know, gained any tips from this video, then make sure to just DM me on IG. My IG is queenfanta.c. I do respond to all of my DMs. I try my best to, but I do definitely respond to all of my DMs. So please send me the pictures, send me the hairstyles. I want to see it. And if you guys want to see any more of my hair videos, I only have like 2 more on this channel, but I went ahead and did a playlist, so that will be down below in the description box of that. And I hope you guys enjoy this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up if it was helpful, if you like the hair, if you want to try it or anything like that. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
And like guns with the A again, getting under my skin.